Oh, hang on. Your mic's muted, Jean. Oh, Jean's frozen. Never mind. I'll just pop Jean backstage until we see if she can come back. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's nice to see everybody. Jean is having a few technical issues, so I don't know what's happening, but I'm no doubt she'll be back soon. It's lovely to see everybody joining in. We have Kaza in the house. Hi, Kaza. And Julie Dallison. Hello, darling. Long time no see. And we've got this chap here who think it's the one that's lying on the bed behind me, Might be. And then, hi, Monica. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. As always, I'll start the evening with an opening prayer, and then we'll see if anybody wants to come and chat from the other side, shall we? So could we all just blend our energy together, please? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, thank you for allowing us to gather together across the internet as friends tonight. I ask that my guides and inspirers step forward to support and inspire me through this service, and that the loved ones of those watching will come forward with messages of truth, of proof, of love and upliftment. I promise that everything we do tonight will be done with love, truth and honesty in our hearts, and at the end of this evening we will hand back to you all which is rightfully yours. Amen. Yeah, everybody please share if you can. And hi Angela, nice to see you. Nice to see you. And yeah, like Michael's just said, please bear with us. It's been a while. We're having some technical issues with Jean, but hopefully she'll be back shortly. I hope. Okay. Hi Denise. Emily, hello. Nice to see you. And Susie Jowl, hello my darling. How are you? How are you? Long time no see. Oh, hang on. I think she's back.
It keeps clicking off.
You just froze. You froze, so.
Oh, well, it just all come up as like start all over again. And now I've only got 36% of my battery on now of mucking about.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, we'll fingers crossed. We'll keep you with us.
Do what we can.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm sorry, everybody. Oh, have you? I missed it.
Yeah. You missed it. Yeah.
Missed it.
And I was just saying a few hellos. There's Lucinda. Hello, my darling.
Hello.
Susie Jowl says hello, Michael.
I can't type anything, everybody.
Julie Dallison says hiya, Jean.
Hiya.
And then somebody's a bit sharp tonight and he's going to cut himself because he says it's a bit cold out there, so I expect some freezing screens.
Oh.
Sharp or what, eh? Sharp or what?
That's me.
Yeah. Frozen screens.
Already. I don't like it on my phone because I can't see it very well.
No. I'll pop up and we'll see if we can get your iPad sorted out.
If we can get sort of tight once again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fine. Well, Jean and I did Faircroft Spiritualist Group last night, and it was lovely. We had a lovely evening. Lots of lovely energies
laughter.
about. Yeah.
Lots of laughter.
Oh, thank you, Kaza. Kaza says she likes my nails.
Oh, yeah, they're nice. You didn't have them last night?
No. Well, the thing is, because the shop bought ones from Primani, £2 from Primani, I have to say, you can't get them to match because they haven't got all the designs in all the sizes. So I've had to put odd ones on my little ring fingers. Look.
No, but they look nice.
They're all right. They're nice. Not for £2.
You can't grumble, can you?
No, not for £2. I thought they'll put me on till I can get to the
They'll
caravan and
do,
get my
yeah.
stuff back. Yeah. Emily, thank you. Yes, I liked them when I saw them. I thought they were lovely. And Chrissy Wheatley says, "Hi, Tony, Jean, and everyone. Hope you are well this evening." We're fine. We're fine.
We are, yes. We're all in house, nice and snug.
Yes, we are. And Anna Claydon says, "Hi, Tony and Jean."
Aye.
And Sheridan Murphy says, "Hello. Congratulations
Hello.
on the new business, Sheridan. It looks like you're really busy, love."
Good.
Yeah. I've been seeing some posts. Gal's Salon in Parkgate.
Oh.
Yes.
Well done.
Little entrepreneurs there, look. Entrepreneurs.
Can I just do a little plug? If anybody wants to come along to Thurcroft, Sunday, 6:30, we have got a lovely medium, Gillian Gilbert, and she's coming all the way from Bridlington to do a service for us on Sunday. So if you feel as though you live around this area, please come along and meet Gillian because she's fun. And then the week after, I'm going to plug it, Tony. Then the week after, the 17th, we've got Paul Humphreys at Thurcroft. It's our last one for Christmas. So if you want to come along and see Paul Humphreys as well, that's at 6:30 at Thurcroft, Rotherham. Everybody's welcome. We make everybody welcome.
Yep. And you have lovely tea and coffee.
Yep.
Chrissy
and if
Wheatley
you're
says,
lucky,
yeah.
Go on.
No.
I've had the
I have the heating on and I'm relaxing in the one because it's been freezing this week. You're right, it has.
It has.
And we've had that unnecessary white stuff.
Yes.
Don't like that white stuff.
And to say it's supposed to be coming down at night, it's not. Gillian Gilbert, Michael's just put on. Yep, yeah. She's wonderful. She's fun.
She is.
Lovely medium.
Oops, no, sorry. Kaza said she would if she could, Jane, but it's a tad too far to travel.
Yeah, it is for some, but if you live locally.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's a bit too far. You could always come and sleep.
Yeah. We'd put you up. And Anne Edgar Claydon says she agrees Gillian is a great medium.
She is. She's fun.
She's fun. I like mediums that can have a laugh.
Like we did.
Like we do. Like what we do.
Somebody would just... I got somebody sucking the thumb and she'd just got married.
Yeah.
So we'll not go no further.
Yeah, then somebody made some inappropriate comment. I don't know who that could have been.
Tony. Is it that way? That way. Oh, on my way, Tony and Jean. All right. We'll have the kettle on. We'll have the kettle on.
Yeah, it'll be a few hours yet, but hey. Oh, anyway. Have you got a link or anything, Jean?
I haven't just yet, have you? I think I've just been relaxed having a little natter. I think that's what.
Yeah. I know.
Just like getting back on.
I know. Joyce Blair says she's in need of help.
Oh.
You came and went.
How can we help you, Joyce?
I know. Oh, Susie, congratulations. With new granddaughter, Ada Rose. She's beautiful and a tiny 4 pound 9 ounces.
Oh, little doll. Oh, bless. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yes.
That's Diddy. It
is Diddy when our Amy were £9.8.
Yeah. That's a big one.
I know. She said she were going to be small. Open for readings. Yes, Doug, we are.
Yeah.
That's what she means.
I think so.
Just wondered how we could help Joyce.
Yeah, Joyce,
I'm here.
if you've got an issue, just tell us about it and we'll see if we can help.
We'll do what we can to help you, though.
Yeah. Best Christmas present ever. Oh, I bet.
Oh,
That's
it is.
beautiful.
A new baby.
Yeah.
I know, as we are talking, though, Tony, I know I said I ain't got a link, but somebody's just popped in my bedroom door, and I do know this lady wouldn't be very tall as she's coming in. She's got the salt and pepper hair, but different colour to mine. It's more whiter than mine. And she won't be very tall, so I don't know, it's probably about 5'4", something like that. And I know she had a nice covering on her, and she's just walked in and she's got a pinny on, bless her. So I know we're going back, you know, with an elderly lady, let me put it that way. I know she didn't go right old before she passed, but she's an elderly lady, and she's just walked in and she's tuttering away, and she says, I'm getting fed up having to do everything. So she's a lady what would have done everything, what could turn around, and she's one of these what would have like 2 or 3 jobs on go. You know, we like you get them with they can wallpaper and still cook a dinner and that type of thing. And she's just saying that she's doing everything. And I know she's relating to someone on the earth plane, that they seem to be doing everything when they could get a bit of help. There's other people with around or within the home what could help instead of them just running ragged. Can somebody understand a lady very much like this, please? Or feels as they're not getting that support from others? She's a lovely lady and she's come in.
Yeah.
You'll have
Susie Jowl says it sounds like her mum, she's 5'4", never used to stop, and told her off all the time for not getting help.
Yeah, well, can I just say, if it is for you, Susie, that you need, I know you've just had a new baby, bless you, but it's as if you're doing the same. It doesn't it not help to get somebody else involved in doing everything. You don't have to do everything. Somebody else put up there.
Yeah, Casa White said Suze was 5'4" and always busy, but she wasn't old when she passed.
70s. I'm not going nowhere near into my 90s and things like that. But I have got to say she would have been above 70. So I'm not saying she was below that, because I don't feel that at all. She could have been like, you know, late 70s, early 80s. I'm not sure. But I know she's just referring to the person down here, what's always on the go. And it's not fair, she's saying, because these other people what could help and do things, they could just take it, because it's not just in their own home. She was past it. You'll have to help me out, Tony. I can't read it very well.
Susie Jowl said that's exactly what Mum said to me, and she passed at 72.
Right, because there's other people, bless you. I know you've got a new little one, so that's going to take up a lot of time as well. But she's more concerned about that. And can I please just say that she's telling me that I've got to send you wheeling, sweetheart, that you need healing at this moment as well. And I can't just say physically, because you need it mentally as well. Because it's coming in where I need it in my head, I need it in my body. And that's how she's coming in, sweetheart. There's people asking too much of you. So you've got to start and say that little word, no, because they're asking too much. You've just got to start and say, look, sorry, you can do it. Stop going back to them and letting them do it. Can I please give you the month? There's somebody else put on there, aren't they?
Yeah, Joyce Blair said it sounds like my mum.
Well, just listen in and we'll see if we can get it down here. I know that the month of May is important, whether it be a birthday or a passing, but I know she's talking about the month of May. And I know this lady, all right, sweetheart, she would have done, like I said, she would have done everything. She would have baked as well, because I'm getting lots of baking, especially this time of year, which everybody does. I buy it because I can't be bothered. But I know Christmas, everybody does the mince pies and the tarts, so that's common. But I know she would have been doing that as well at the moment. And I know that she would have made her own Christmas cake, because I can smell the alcohol in it. But May, you can understand May.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, because I know May's important as well. I know this lady would have suffered towards the end with her hands. So I don't know if it's arthritis. I'm not medical, but I know there would have been some pain within her hands. And I do know that they would have started curling and hurting because I feel my hands are stiff. So I know there's that issue there as well. Okay. She's taking me to 4:30. So 4:30 means something. She always made her own egg.
She made the Christmas cakes.
Yeah, I can smell the alcohol in it. 4:30 does mean something because she's drawing 4:30 here. And I've also got to take, yeah, all right, sweetheart. I've also got to take to the 21st of the month because she's making reference to 21st of the month as well. She keeps talking about Derek, so I don't know where Derek fits in, whether it be a friend, a family member, I don't know. But she's just said Derek. So Derek's there as well, if you can understand that. If you can't, that's fine. It could be somebody else coming in.
Susie says her hands are hurting and curling, and Mum always did the Christmas wrapping.
Right, thank you so much. And I don't know, is it Susie?
Yeah.
Susie. Can I just say then, sweetheart, that this lady's saying that it's time you took the rose-tinted glasses off, darling, and see things more clearly. Oh, Derek is
Mum's sister's husband who passed.
Right, thank you. I just heard it. But this lady's, I don't know if it's Nan or Mum, I don't know, but I know she's close. But she's just saying, take the rose-tinted glasses off, darling, and see things more clearly. Because that's what you're needing to do, all right? She's, because she's just like that hamster on a wheel, darling, wondering when to jump off. All right. I know this lady would have left, and I've got to say bits and bobs, because she said she didn't leave anything what were major other than her own rings, but there were bits and bobs left, sweetheart. All right. And she just wants to send so much love to you and the family, I've got to say. Okay. And to the new one, she's just said. So I'm leaving her love. Oh, and a purse. She's just given me a purse.
Susie says, she always told me off for seeing the best in everybody, and my kids are telling me off for the same thing.
Well, there you go then. Listen to what they're saying. Not just that lady, your own family's telling you exactly the same, darling. So just take a note and just understand what they're saying. You've got to, I don't know if lady's left the purse, but she's talking about a purse as well. Okay, so I don't know if she means you locking yours away or if she's left a purse. Okay, and I know that somebody wrote a little note. Do they still? Well, they would have done then. Put the is it obituaries? What they used to put in the paper.
Yeah.
Right. I know somebody's got a cutting of one of them because it was put in the paper.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Susie has
so
a
I
ring
do
on
know there's that. That's
and
fine.
she left a purse.
Yeah. And I know that somebody's got a cutting out of the paper because it was put in the paper. So we are going back a while with this. I don't know if they're still doing now. I don't know. But I'm going to leave this lady's love with you, sweetheart. Listen to what they've said. Listen to your own family as well. And have a lovely Christmas. Thank you.
Hello, Louise Haley. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Kerry Duckinfield. Thank you for joining.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, lovely to see so many people joining in. And Swinbank as well has just joined. And oops, no, Susie's just said Mum had a letter in her purse of Dad's obituary and a letter he wrote for her. So
thank you for that evidence. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm working with a gentleman's energy, and as I'm getting this gentleman to step a little bit closer to me, I know he's coming forward on a very emotional link. So there's a close bond to somebody here that he wants to connect with. And I know he's given me a nurturing energy. I wouldn't say it's paternal. I don't know if that's just how I'm interpreting it, but I know he's got a nurturing energy. He wants to help people. He wants to help you grow and be the best version of you can be. I know as he's given me his energy, he would have been quite a fit gentleman in his day. I feel like I exercise, I look after myself, I eat well. But he says towards the end of his life, he lost a bit of that ability. So he couldn't go out and walk as much as he wanted to, and he couldn't get out and about like he used to. I'm hearing Sam. I don't know if that's his name or it's a name he's relating to, but I can hear him saying Sam. I don't know if it's a Samantha or a Samuel, because all I'm hearing is Sam. And I need to acknowledge the 24th of a month, which everybody knows if it's dates, I can be a little bit off. Emily, it sounds like your dad, and you called him Sam. Thank you. He's talking about not seeing everybody as much as he wanted to. So I don't know if he worked away a lot or if he wasn't around as much, but he's just telling me he missed people. He didn't. You can take the 23rd, that's fine. You know, I'm a bit off with dates. They just ring a few and I pick the middle one. So 23rd, that's fine. I'll accept that. But he's talking about missing people, and I feel like he's talking about while he was physical, not spirit. So it's not that he's missing people because he's not here physically. He's talking about when he was here, he missed people. He couldn't see people as often as he wanted to. He's acknowledging the three. So I don't know if there's 3 grandchildren, 3 children.
Excuse me, just follow me. I'm going to get me back my charger. Go on, keep
Okie
going.
dokie. Okay. So, but he's also talking, sweetheart, about you're finding your feet. So you are you're more settled than you have been for a long time. Oh wow, thank you. Congratulations. 3 kids. I have a boy, a girl, and due my 3rd in January. Wow. Another new baby coming round just after Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, he's saying you found your feet, you're settled, you're more confident and comfortable than you've been for a long time, is how he's given me the energy. He's also making me want to, I don't know if it's for you, sweetheart, or for another member of the family, but he's saying we need to stop hiding away. We need to get out and about. So, like I said, I don't know if that's referring to you, sweetheart, which I don't think so, because I know you get out and about quite a lot. But there's somebody saying doesn't come out much, doesn't go out much, doesn't put themselves out there. He's also giving me lavender energy, which for me is emotional support, to go in that direction as well. That'll be for mum. Well, mum's getting emotional support from dad as well, sweetheart. And I know you've just said you're due a baby, but dad's also around you and saying you've got to take it easy, because he says you'll meet yourself coming back one of these days because you're running around that much. You'll meet yourself coming back. Have you changed rooms, Jean?
Yeah, because it's closer to the plug socket.
I wondered then. I thought I'm going mad. All right. He's a lovely energy, Emily, and he's really nice and really kind and loving. But he says he wasn't perfect. He had his faults, but he owned up to them. I don't know that just how he's given it to me, saying I owned up to my faults. I knew I wasn't perfect. But what he is saying, sweetheart, is somebody connected around you could take a leaf out of his book, because I have to be a bit careful how he said that. What he's given me is there's somebody near you who is quick to shift blame. It's never their fault. It's always somebody else, or there's somebody else to blame. And he's saying, oh, come on, grow a
pair.
just yes, and just, say I messed up. That's fine, and move on. But he is starting to pull back a bit from me, sweetheart. But as he's pulling back from me, he's saying rose. Now, if it's a flower, I normally see it, but he's saying rose. So you would understand the name Rose, or Rose something like Rosemary, Rosemarie, that type of thing, because he's saying it. And if it's a flower, they normally show me a rose. But I know Jean's just given Christmas cake off, sweetheart, but you would understand somebody with Christmas cake. And I hadn't had it till I came down here and Michael converted me, but somebody has Christmas cake with cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Crumbly
never had it.
cheese. White crumbly.
But somebody has Christmas cake with cheese. And he's just laughing about, I don't know if this is his sense of humour, sweetheart, but he's saying about leaving raisins on the sitting room floor as if the reindeers have left little messages on the carpet.
It's the right thing to do. Never heard of that.
That's just what I got in my head. But you can take the flower but not the name. Then that just must be how he's communicating with me, sweetheart. My misunderstanding. It's just in my frame of reference. If I see a rose, it's the flower, and if I hear it, it's the name. But it might just be how he's working. So he did make Christmas magical. He did all sorts.
Oh,
well,
lovely.
That might be one for the kiddies for Christmas. Just sprinkle some sultanas on the carpet and say Rudolph left a message when he was eating his carrots. But I'll leave that love with you.
I hope the kiddies aren't watching.
Yeah. We don't try one. But I'll leave his love with you, my darling, and say God bless. Thank you so much. That was funny.
It was nice, that. Yeah, I've got this gentleman what's coming through, and I know this gentleman hasn't been gone to spirit that long. When I say that long, I usually go back 3 years, but I don't even think it's that long, to be honest. Not a very big gentleman. I do know that he lost a lot of weight prior to him passing, and I know that when end came, he was pleased, because he said it wasn't just for him, it was the family. He didn't like the family seeing him like that, because he was always an hard-working gentleman, and he always did a lot for other people, and it took a lot out of him. Can anybody understand a gentleman, please, what hasn't been in spirit that long? I don't feel 3 years, but if it is 3 years, I don't feel that. But I know it would have been an odd.
Emily, who I've just been working with, says that could be a granddad.
Well, if it's your granddad, sweetheart, and he's come through like this, that's fine. We can't help it. But I do know that. Yeah, I know I'm in that frame. But I do know he did go very frail prior to him passing, and he didn't like that. And he's just telling me he was tired, and he was pleased when he shut his eyes. He says, I know how the family felt, but for him, it were a relief. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but to him it was. But I do know he's telling me that when he was fit and healthy, he was an hard-working gentleman in his younger day, and he would have always helped anyone. And he still did, right up to him taking ill. I don't feel though the illness was very long neither. I don't think he struggled. I mean, he's not telling me what he passed with, but I don't feel as if the illness was a long illness. I could be wrong, but it might be just he went quick at the end, but I don't feel it was long. Can you still understand that, please? Is it Emily?
Emily, yeah.
Yeah. Can you still understand that, Emily, though?
Yeah. Very true, Jean. No, he took ill and died within a week.
Yeah, because I don't feel that is that. I know he's around, sweetheart, and I do know that, Emily, that if it is you, I don't know if somebody else has put that they can
Lucy
understand it as well.
Wheatley, our brother lost a lot of
The,
weight before he passed nearly 3 years ago, and he was a very hard worker. So you've got two.
right. Listen in, please. I do know that this gentleman has actually let himself be known within the home. So I know he's been already around the home and let himself be known, whether if he's just come with that smell or that moving things, but he's letting people know he's around. But I do know he's, bless him, he's getting a bit emotional. And I do know he was very much a family man as well, because he's getting, while he's talking to me, he's getting a bit emotional. And he's saying, sorry, I'm trying to look, Tony, I can't see it very well with my new glasses.
Emily's seen him at Nan's.
Right, because he's making reference that he's been around. And I do know that he's saying it's hard for the family, and he understands that, and he knows that he didn't put everything right at the end, but he didn't have the time, so that's why I knew. So please, he wants everybody to accept that he's sorry and he didn't say everything what he wanted to say. I know that as he's talking here that somebody didn't get there, and I don't, but he keeps saying two, so I do believe that two people didn't get there to his passing. But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's probably not meant to have been there anyway. So they haven't got to have that. They carry that. I'm not saying guilt because it's not a nice word, but they haven't got to feel that. I don't know another word for guilt. But they haven't got to, that they didn't get there because he said it didn't matter. It didn't matter. All right. So please don't feel guilty that you didn't get there. And I know that he is talking about, I know someone's got the little ones because he is talking about the kiddies at Christmas. It's coming up, Tony. I can't see everything. You'll have to keep.
Emily said she didn't get there. She wanted to hold his hand. She held his hand for hours before, but went home for a shower and missed him passing.
There's probably a reason.
And Chrissy Wheatley said, our brother loved his children. He pined for them. His two sons didn't make it. And Anita Booth says, she knows two didn't get to our uncle's passing, and he died quickly as well. So,
I know there was two. That's fine. Listen, I do know there's two I didn't get there, and he made that clear that there was two. But it doesn't matter because sometimes they pass away when you're not there. My dad did. He waited till we left room and then took his last breath, and that's how he wanted it. That's how some people go, and you can't change that. But I do know he was very much into his family, bless him, and I do know he's talking about the young uns down here at the moment, and he's saying he's looking forward to Christmas. I know he won't be here in body, but he'll be here in spirit, and he says he will be around, so please just take note. He's talking about somebody, he's having a bit of a laugh now, about somebody what gets a bit merry. Well, I'm saying merry. He's saying something else. But who likes a good drink such as times like this? And he's saying, if they can't have a good drink now, when can they ever have one? So I know they don't go out drinking all the time, but at parties and that, they do like to get a bit merry. And he's saying good on them. Can I please just say that he's giving, oh, are you showing me? I don't know my flowers. I don't know flowers at all. I'm just going to give my nan after a girls' night.
After a gin.
After a gin. Sorry, I can't see properly. I know I've got to give a big bouquet of flowers out, and I do know as at the moment somebody would have a wreath or something for Christmas. They would do either a wreath or something, and if they didn't take it to Creme, they'd keep it in their own garden or something. They always did something. They always do something. But I feel as though this might be the first Christmas where it's going to hit them because they're not there. And that's how I feel. But it's like I say, he is going to be there. He is going to be there this Christmas, and he will make himself known. Can somebody please stop biting the fingernails, Tony? He's having a go at you. No, that's somebody on belongs to him who bites the fingernails. And also, he says the person who smokes a lot. You can understand somebody who smokes a lot. He just wishes they'd calm down a little bit. I do know this gentleman. I can't read what it says. Would have had issues.
I've got one for Dad's grave. I get one for Christmas every year. Also, Nan has got one for Grandad, and she is finding it hard this Christmas.
Right, thank you.
And
I do know.
Oh,
it's an odd time for people, but I do know that he's talking about someone not to really stop smoking or cut down. It's up to them. It's free will, but that's what he's saying. And can you please stop getting you're talking about painting or decorating, but that's all it is doing, talking. It's never getting done. And just say, all right, darling. And I do know, please, he's talking about a door handle. I don't know if it's broke or it's sticking or something, but I do know there's something to do with a door angle. He's not taking me where. I just know it's a door handle. And with that, I will leave Spirit's love with you and say Merry Christmas. And hopefully we'll talk to you again in the new year.
Fab.
Thank you. Oh, his wallet quickly. His wallet. He's just give me his wallet. There was something left in his wallet. So you might have to look for
that. Emily knows where the smoking is. And they've finally done the decorating after putting it off. The front door's a nightmare. Sometimes it won't lock. Thank you so much, Jean.
You're welcome. Thank you. And the other people who could take so much, please take as much as you can from the message, because sometimes this is how it comes across.
It does. It does. We know. Lorraine Clarkson from Signs of the Afterlife, she's just said hello. And every time I go on to Signs of the Afterlife, I end up with like 4 or 5 people taking one message.
Yeah, it does happen. I will get on, Lorraine. I will get on. It'd be lovely to talk and come and get on your live feed again one night.
Yeah. Yeah. It's booked in, I think. I don't know when I've got the next one, but never mind. I'll have a look.
I have to get Tony's.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I've got a gentleman connecting with me. As he's connecting with me, he's saying brother. And I don't feel he got to a good age. I want to be, I'm rubbish with ages, but I want to say perhaps 50s, 60s. So that's not very old. When I was 20, it felt like it was ancient, but now I'm heading towards that age myself. It's not old.
It's not old.
It's not. I know he's referencing a quick passing. I don't know if he's referring to his passing or somebody else, but he's giving me a snapping fingers. So it's like 1 minute I was here, the next minute gone. He's also talking about I don't want to make light of a situation, but there was something about how he was found that he found hilarious. I don't know what, but there's something about it that he found hilarious. I don't know if he just had a pair of shorts on or what this is, but there's just something about when people came in and found me, he was rolling on the floor laughing because of something that was in the room with him or the way he was. Okay. And he's not getting past it because I can hear him laughing in my head. So anyway, your daddy was 58, Anne. Okay.
You see, I can take it with my brother Tony.
All right. Well,
with 2 brothers, so
there's also this reference is bringing it back about it was quick. So
they went straight away.
There was illness before, but the passing was fast. But there
was no illness. They just
gone.
went.
But he's also telling me that he looked smart. He looked smart. So when he passed, when he was laid in his coffin, he looked really smart. All right. I'm not saying suit and tie because he doesn't feel a suit and tie type chap. But whatever he had on, he said, I looked smart. I looked smart. All right. We're on Friday, apparently, Jane. Lorraine's just put in
right.
comments. Right, bless you, sweetheart. Come on. He's got a really lovely energy, if this is your dad, Anne, because he feels, I call it fizzy energy, because I can just feel all of this stuff bubbling away inside of me. And I just feel like he would get giddy about things, like especially like Christmas and things like that. He really enjoyed it and he wanted to have fun. Okay, bless you. He's given me a lot of healing around now. So there's somebody around that needs healing right now, and he's bringing that through. And he's asking about the lady's rings. So there's a lady connected with him, and he's talking about her rings. So I don't know if her rings are still here or who has hit the rings, but he's talking about the rings. All right. And a necklace. I can see a necklace. I don't know if it's a cross or a locket or a St. Christopher or something like that, but I can just see the necklace that he's talking about. I also need to acknowledge the month of June and the month of September as being significant. And I also, you have the rings. That's fine. Lovely. Thank you. And I also need to talk about around the 15th of a month, and also the 28th of a month must be significant as well, because those are the dates he's given me. Could be a day off, but around those dates are where he's taken me. He's talking about the five connection he wants to acknowledge. And he's also talking about brandy snaps. Where did that come from?
Oh, I love brandy snaps.
He just passed a plate of brandy snaps to me with the cream piped in the middle. Don't know where brandy snaps come from, Anne, but I'll have one as well because I can eat them because they're from spirit, so there's no gluten or cream or lactose or anything in them. And he's talking about the shot. You're one of 5 and you can take the 15th. Bless you. Thank you, Anne. He's talking about somebody who would have a little glass with, I don't know if it's port or what this is, but because he's referencing Christmas, so I'm assuming it might be port, but that's me assuming. You know what assume does? Makes an ass of you and me. But he's given me the shot. It could be brandy, it could be port, I don't know. Bless you. All right. He's talking about somebody lights candles. So somebody lights candles for people from spirit. And he's also talking about he loves brandy snaps and it would be whiskey. Thank you, Anne. That's lovely. Right. Bless you. Right. He's giving me a blanket to wrap around my legs. So somebody's legs get cold and he's trying to wrap them up. And he's also talking about somebody who, Jean's already given this off tonight, aching joints in the hands. I don't know if this is like a Raynaud's or arthritis, but somebody has aching joints in the hands. So he's given me warm thermal gloves to put on to keep them warm and to keep them moving. Okay. All right, what else have you got, my darling? Right. I'm seeing a Christmas ornament and it would have little candles in a circle and something balanced that would spin round with the heat off the candles. I've seen one and it's got like little bells as well and a thing hanging down that hits the bells as it goes round. It would drive me insane going ding, 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 ding.
It would be.
but he's just showing me this. All right, sweetie. He's a lovely energy, Anne, but he's just saying, keep your chin up. Don't let them get you down. And he's just also saying, over the past few years, my darling, you must have seen who are true friends and who are acquaintances. He's not telling me what the situation is, but he's just saying that people have shown their true colours, and you know who your friends are and you know who are acquaintances. I light candles every night, and I've been given a new blanket, arthritis in the hands, and they had the ornament when we lived in Germany. That's fine. That's lovely. Thank you for acknowledging that for me, sweetheart. Okay. He is pulling his energy back from me a little bit, sweetheart. But again, like Jean said, just know that him and your mum are going to be there at Christmas. And also, there's just such a lot of pride and love coming from them both in spirit. And I will leave their love with you and say, God bless. Thank you. Thank you for working with me and letting me give you your dad. He's lovely. Lovely child.
Lovely. Lovely. Well, I want a bit what this lady's got, to be honest, even though I'm teetotal. I've got a lovely lady what comes in, and I've got to say she is, because her energies is lovely. But she didn't go to spirit very old, bless her. She did pass away young, but she was very much a party lady. And I'm going to say that because she was the belle of the ball when you went out. And she's just said, and I went out with the girls. So I know this lady would have gone out with the girls, probably daughters and their friends. And she was that type of lady where, you know, first up, last to get off dance floor, and then slip or going home. She's that type of lady, but wonderful. And she's got so much love, even in spirit, to give out, as she did when she was still on earth. I know she wasn't a big lady, and she was quite slender in a build, as she's here. She had dark hair, as I can see.
Kaza says it sounds like Suze.
That's fine, Duck, if you can understand her, but I tell you, I'm teetotal, but if I went out, you wouldn't have to drink with this lady, because she'd have a good night just watching her. Because she wants me to do can. Pick my leg up and I'd be flat on my back. But she's such fun. She's really such fun. And she's just saying that she's watching someone around.
She didn't have dark hair.
No, this lady, I can say it's not black, but it's not blonde. So I know it's got to be a brown or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not changing just to make it fit.
No,
I won't do that. No, I won't do it because I'm seeing it not black, but I know it's dark hair. So it's not blonde. I've just heard somebody say Tony then. Right, playing in my ear. But she was really up game for a laugh, I've got to say. So if somebody else can take this lady, please do so. But you've got to understand that she weren't blonde, she were dark. Not black, but dark. And she's got so much love to give from spirit, even to her family and her friends still, which are left on the earth plane. I know this lady, it was very quick from being diagnosed. So I'm going to put my own neck on line, but I think it's a cancer condition, because from being diagnosed, she went through some treatments, but then it took hold again. So I don't know if it was secondaries. Well, I took her to spirit in end, but that's how I feel with this lady. But she's coming in because she's saying she wants everybody to have a good time at Christmas. Can anybody else understand this lady, please?
There's nobody put anything
No,
yet.
that's why I don't want to keep going with her. If not, because she's just fun. She's just game for laugh. But I'm not changing.
Suze has got an amazing sense of humour.
The hair doesn't fit though, does it?
No.
You see, it wasn't blonde. I'm seeing it not black, but dark.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change. Yeah, I don't want to change the colour unless she died it, but I'm not going down that road because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm seeing it as I'm seeing it. But I know she wasn't very old as she's coming in here. And I do know that she left the younger ones when she went to Spirit. So I do know she did leave younger kiddies, whether they're in the teens or not, but she left younger kiddies. And I do know 3. She's talking about 3. So I know that's important as well, whether it be the number 3 or 3 within the family she's talking about as well. And I don't know why she's saying Debbie. Debbie must mean something. I'm hearing Debbie. I hope somebody can find her, whether if it's not now, they could think about this lady later, whether it'll only be a friend of the family or, you know, a neighbour. But she's come through, and she's come through. I don't know, she might have come through to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and be jolly like she was. But she's so much fun. So I'm going to break the link with her if nobody else can take. I feel sorry, but I'm not going to make it fit.
No.
Because I don't do that. I'm sorry it's not for you, was it, Kaza?
Everything else fits. That's weird. She lived at number 3. She had 3 sisters and a friend, Debbie.
So why am I seeing the red dog, though?
I don't know.
Right then, if you can understand it, I can't change the air, but if you can understand everything else, sweetheart, then by all means take everything else. You know, there might be a reason for the air, I don't know. And I'm not that type of medium just to make it fit, but I saw with a different colour hair. So there could be another reason for it, I don't know. But if you can make everything fit, but this might help as well, sweetheart, because she's talking about a bracelet. So I know that there was a bracelet, what she either left or she lost, but there was something to do with a bracelet, sweetheart. Okay, what she's showing me. And I do feel as that she may have lost it. I think the fastener broke. Had the break, the clasp on it.
Yeah.
I think that broke. I don't know if they've still got it or if she lost it, but she's making reference to that as well. So that might even help. Yeah. See, it fits.
Yeah, it fits.
Everything fits. Because she's talking about this, and I'm trying to ask for a bit more. So please take this lady then. If you can understand it all, darling, take her, because she's here for a reason. She's come for a reason, but she's talking about that. And I know that you'll be able to understand then, darling, where she did have a tumble. And I don't know if she grazed her knees or ripped her tights or something, because she's just having a laugh about that as well. All right, darling, I'm going to leave her love with you and say night and God bless and Merry Christmas. I just can't understand why I'm getting different air. I hope you can understand a tripping then, sweetheart, and either ladder in her tights or grazing her knee or something, because she's taking me to the legs.
Yeah. Bless.
I tell you could go out and have a Coke and have a good night.
Yeah.
Because she'd make it, she'd lift it.
Skin knees on a kiddie's bike. We were very drunk at the time.
There you go. I can't understand why she's showing me different hair then. But that's it. You can take everything, sweetheart. I've passed the message on. But thank you for, taking this lady.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you.
I've just got a quick one. I've got a lady and a gentleman that have come through, stood side by side. As they stood together, the link in arms, so I know that they are connected, either brothers and sisters or husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. But, and Chrissy Wheatley's just said there's somebody she knows who had cancer, who had dyed blonde hair, which was originally dark, fell out of her chair, ended up in hospital, found cancer and died 3 weeks later.
Right.
So
I know you've got that, could do it as well. But June does mean something. She's just told me June, and she's underlined June. So I know that the month. All right. Thank you. Go on, Tony, love. Sorry.
And the gentleman is stood, very smart, hands behind his back, very sort of proper. where the lady seems to be a little bit more relaxed as she's given her energy to me. I've got quite not a feisty lady, but a fiery lady. So I don't know if she was a redhead or if it's just her personality. But I know she's quite a. If somebody said something wrong to her, she'd go. Lovely lady everywhere else, but cross her and you'd know about it. All right. But I can see her hair high. I don't know if it's like backcombed or.
Like you said, bird's nest.
Yeah, like my mum used to have hers like all backcombed and set and lacquered within an inch of its life. But what she's coming for, you can take the lady, Anita. It could be her son. I know there's a link. I know they're connected, directly connected. So it's family. So husband, wife, brothers, sister. But there's a strong connection. But she's coming at the minute because she's saying if she'd still been physical, I can't put it quite like that, darling. Somebody would have been in real trouble with this lady connected with you now because they've taken the proverbial and she's miffed about it because she's ripping my sleeves up and she's saying, I'd have got fettled in and I'd have sorted them by now. And I do feel she woe betide you if you got the wrong side of this lady because she's really strong and really, I can feel the energy and my face is starting to burn. She's come that close with her energy and it's built up that much. She's also saying that the 9th or number 9 can mean something to you because she's just drawn a 9 in front of me. And also she's bringing me to the month of October as well as being significant for you. And she's acknowledging the little one in spirit. So that could be a baby that was lost in the womb or just after it came to earth. But I know she's talking about she's got the baby with her in spirit, if that makes sense for you. She's showing me new growth, new beginnings around you, sweetheart. And she's taking my engagement ring off. She's taking my engagement ring off. I don't know if somebody's taken a ring off or somebody took her ring, but she's pulling on my engagement ring, darling. You didn't know her that well and your daughter's just lost a baby. That's okay, darling. That's all right. But all right, bless you. Just know that the baby's with spirit and it's been looked after. All right. I need to give you. I've just seen a swan. What's the swan? I don't like asking questions, but it's almost like I've got memories of going down and feeding ducks and geese and swans. And it's almost like I'm face to face with a swan. So this must have been when you were little and you were feeding the birds by a lake or something, and you're face to face with this swan. The ones on our caravan site you don't mess with them.
You see, they want to get the couple, they stay together for life, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Ours had 6 babies this year.
I know they said they stay together for life.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's fine. They used to go and feed swans. Right, my darling. I also need to tell you that somebody needs to kick up the bottom because if you don't push and push and push, nothing happens. Nothing happens. We would sit on the settee, watch telly, drink coffee, and go back to bed. That will be it. So they're just really saying this person needs a good push to keep them motivated and to get them going. Also, I need to give you a little dog, a bit bigger than a Jack Russell, but not quite as big as our Rupert, who's, midway up my leg. But so I've got this little dog to give you, sweetheart. Dogs are loyal and protection from spirit. And just finally, I can hear birds tweeting. So I don't know if somebody had a budgie or somebody fed the birds, but I can hear birds tweeting. Your daughter needs a bit of a push, but it's hard. She lost her dad not even a year ago. That's all right, sweetheart. It's just, she's saying, just give her a push. Keep her motivated. Keep her going. All right. All right. All right. She's pulling her energy back from me, sweetheart, but I will say God bless and thank you for working with me. And it's been a lovely evening. Thank you. I'll try and get another one scheduled before Christmas. And that's our Nana coming through. Oh, okay, bless you.
Oh, lovely.
But I'll try and get another one maybe next Monday. I don't think we've got much on next Monday, so
hopefully my laptop will be sorted, Tony.
I hope so. We will try and get up before the weekend and get it sorted for you. But thank you, everybody. Jean, do you want to?
I'll close in prayer if you want. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Father, once again, for allowing our loved ones to come close this evening to prove that life is everlasting. Thank you to each and every one of you for letting us talk to your family and your friends this evening. I also want to send out healing to each and every one, to those out in the war-torn countries, to Mother Earth, to our children and to the animal kingdom, Father, and that everyone has a lovely Christmas and all the best for the new year. Amen.
Amen.
Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen. Thank you for joining us. May the peace of great spirit stay with you.
Night, everyone. Night, everyone. Take care.